All right, today we're making this cute little box of chocolate, mini box of chocolate pick. So if you want to see how I made this, you keep watching. All right, so we're going to quickly make a chocolate box, a mini chocolate box to go into a wreath as a little like accent. I've already made a couple other things. You need one 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, just regular piece of copy paper. Let me, so y'all don't need to see. So anyway, so you got this. You're going to need some chocolate molds, little cups for mini cups. I got these last year before, I don't know. And then I make all of my chocolates ahead of time, so we're not going to go through that part. But take the Model Magic, put it in the thing, pop it in the freezer for a few minutes, and then pop it on a tray, and it'll dry just fine. So I took my paper and I folded it to a 5 by 5, and then I drew a heart. So I'll show you how I'm going to draw the little back piece. I only wanted a little bit more, so I'm going to do a 6 by 6, and hopefully that will be big enough. I do have the fans on, it's raining, and I work in the basement, so I'm sorry if it is loud. So this is a 6 by 6, so you just get all of these out of one piece of paper. And then fold it in half. And then I'm going to use this as my template. So you would just go down, trace your original heart. So you can make this type of thing any size you want, big, small, whatever. So yeah, so we're going to take this, and then I'm going to take this is a seam gauge. I'm going to go a 1/2 inch bigger. Yeah, 1/2 inch. So you just kind of follow this line all the way around. You can go more or less. I don't really want that much of a lip. You really could go like a 1/4 would probably be even better, but I think you'll be able to see it. Plus, by the time I'm done, all right, so then you're going to take this piece and cut it while you're folded in half. And then you have your back piece. So I know it's really hard to see, but I hope you can see it. So we're just going to go like this. This is just how I do it. If I make a pattern. So then I know like where to put my stuff. So I'm going to take this is a scrapbooking tool. They sell something similar at the Dollar Tree, but so you're going to take 2 because I want 1 pipe cleaner hole for my project. And I'm going to put them about 1 inch so we can put so this will be the front, mini box front, and then mini box back. I have a whole wreath planned out for this little tutorial. Let's see. Foam board, I keep all of my scraps because I am ordered. No, because you can always use them. So you just kind of see if you can get the whole thing out of it. Let's see. It's really hard. I should have used a different color paper, but I didn't want to blind you with the pink. And then just poke the little holes. So that's the back part. And then take your cutter. This is a DAP cutter off of Amazon. Use an X-Acto knife, whatever you got. Cut it with scissors too. It just won't be so like smooth. So then you're gonna have this. I'm going with, so most of my things are like hot pink, things like that. So these are the cups that I'm using. They're really cute little. So I'm going to do red and a pink background. And I think I have pink lace. You could probably do white, would look really nice. I'm not sure. I think I have white. We could do white. Let's do white with pink. So yeah, so we need another piece of foam board. Here. So I keep mine for like macaroons, things like that. Anything I can make myself, I like to make. It's just, I don't know, it's a challenge for myself. Oops. So these are for pipe cleaners. So you're gonna take, I think 2 is gonna be a lot. You could use pipe cleaners, you can use floral wire, whatever you have on hand. I do strongly urge you to use the pipe cleaner so you have something for it. So this is going to get, I don't care what color the back is, you're not really going to see it. All right, and then you're going to put your pipe cleaners through. Put a little glue. And while we set up the rest, all right, so I have velvet from Walmart. They used to sell felt. I don't think they do anymore. So you have 1.5 yards. That's like $7. And then I have black felt. You can absolutely use felt squares for this particular project. I believe all the projects in this little series you'll be able to get out of felt. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to take it. I'm going to put glue on the back of my piece to hold it steady. And I'm going to look and eyeball it for, you know, about an inch or so. Cut it. You can make a pattern if you want. I'm just going to eyeball it for being fast. Okay. And then I'm just going to come up. So you want about an inch or so, probably 3/4 would be good. So if you made a pattern, I would just add 3/4 to it. So you're going to take this, take the little baby one and draw it right up to okay. So then you know that's where your placement is, and you're just going to cut and glue. Now, I did this differently when I made my other box, so we're going to see how this goes. Here's some cut and glue. I'm going to go all the way up because I ended up with like, what do you call that? Like the white part. Not that you see it, but I'll show you. So I hope you can see this. I hope it's not blurry. And then you're going to need something for right here. So when you cut off like maybe like the bottom part, you're going to need it right there to just hide that. And that's just all you need. So I'm going to get into making my garland and my little things for my kitchen for the holidays. We are going with gingerbread. And we'll see what happens. So there you go. And then you're just going to trim up to the line. So I glued it to the line. And then just trim off the excess. It's fine if it's a little bit past it. you're going to take the same method and you're going to do it to your heart. We're going to just take a corner. I already cut some out, so it's fine. Not that it matters. There's no directional. This is very this is very stretchy. So just cut like a square is what I would do. That's what I'm going to do. Let me get embroidery cutter. Go. And then same kind of concept, but you're not going to put any glue on the front because I did glue last night and you could see it through, so I don't want to do that. You're going to take it. This you're just going to pull it because it's stretchy. I don't want any lines. The only place I'm going to cut is right here. And I'm not going to go all the way. Excuse me. So you're just pulling it like that. And then you want to just make sure it's flat in the front. The other one is hot. Alright, so let's do, and then I'm just going to trim off all the excess once it's dry. This is a super quick project if you are already prepared with like other things. There, and then I got this at the Learning Center. I know they have some from Hobby Lobby carries this. I wanted to do black and red this year, so there's that one. You can do gold. I should have gotten red, and that's what I told my husband. He's like, why didn't you bring red? But in hindsight, I probably should have done red. Well, that's a bummer. Oh well, that's fine. So I'm just going to trim off all this excess. You can glue it down, it doesn't really matter, but since it serves no purpose, you don't really need the excess. So then we're going to go like this. Make sure you take your scrapping tool, poke a hole through it, and we're going to put our little hearts through, or our pipe cleaners through the heart. And you're just going to glue it down like so. So just go right ahead, glue it down on the back. You can glue it down on the front since you drew that placement line. You have the outline, so it's not like you don't know where the glue is going to go. And you're just going to hold it down until it dries. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm sure it'll be just fine. So you take it and you want to measure all the way around. So you're just going to take it. So you cut enough with a little box. And then you're going to double it. So just keep that in mind. So you need about, I would do 16.5. And since it's doubled, you just take it and you double them up. And then this is how I do it. You take your ruler, 1.25 inches. So I did 1.25 inches on this. And I actually drew the line. Go like this. Hang on. So you're going to use your mat as a guide, plus you're going to use your quilting ruler. So 1 inch goes to the slotted line, and then 1 past is your 1.25 inches. So you just line it up with the flat part of the paper. Need your pen. If you're confident, go right ahead and cut it. I last time just cut with the scissors, so you can just take it down. Yeah, I didn't think so. So you're just going to take your scissors and cut along. All right, so there you have it. I just throw this away. I had started to keep them. It's not really necessary. So then what I do here is I take this. I take my Quick and Thick, dries very fast. So you want to do, get this at Walmart, get it on Amazon too. Put it on. You can spread it. It helps it to be a little bit more pliable than just hot glue. We're going to use hot glue. That gives you a couple seconds to put it down, flatten it out, let it dry for a few minutes, and it won't move once you're all set up. We'll be all right. So we're just going to cut this. This way they're exactly the same. Pull that out so I don't have it left over. And it's going to be like that. So then we're going to take it and we're going to put it right here. And then what's going to be good is the top of our cups are going to be right around the top of this. So that's what you want. So I start at the bottom. I'm going to put glue along the edges and come up the sides. And I'm going to do that fairly quickly because I have mine set on low temperature. And then this way, you can set it up. And then you're just going to make sure you push your finger into that center part to get it to stay in glue. You can always add a little bit of glue on the inside if you want to. So we're going to take this. Oops, not high. Pull it back a little bit. Put a little glue in there. Well, more like a lot of glue, but it's fine. And then take it down. So that ½ inch gave us a little bit extra, which is great. So you just cut it off. And I'm going to glue it right to the end and then down at the bottom to make sure that they stay together. Just hold it. I have a little cup here. These are, I don't even know, they're like tea light cups. So isn't that cute? Simple, right? We're at 20 minutes, 21 minutes. So you're going to take these, flip it over, and press it down so that way you only see that part. You can use whatever kind you want. You can use whatever, really. I don't know why that does it like that. I do have. Use the upside down part of your paint container as well. I love that. This is so cute. So you just want to make sure that you can fit 4 in there. And then you take any of your candies. So I'm going to do 2 white. And I'm going to show you a trick I just did. So you're going to go like that. and you're gonna press that one in there. Otherwise, it's really hard. I gotta get my slick paint since I have to make some more. So I am almost out. Like, I have molds that have like lips and hearts and stuff. They're a little bit big for this box, but if you make a bigger box, you know, go right ahead. We'll put a truffle in one, and I guess oh, this will be cool. Milk. I made some dark chocolate ones, but I'm a fan of how they came out. Or we could do this one. Yeah, we'll do this one. I already have one of those. So you got that in there. Put this here. That one's in there. And that one. Let me go grab two things. I'll be all right. Okay, so I went and grabbed, I don't need these anymore, so I went and grabbed my molds to show you because I was grabbing something else. So all I do, I just kind of grab them when I see them. This one is super cute because it's got like envelopes and hearts. So I'm going to make a whole thing of these. Oops, I grabbed one. I grab them for every season. I don't know why I brought these up, but I found this one last year, year before. So I like some of these. These are good. This is from, I think this one's from Michael's. I don't know if they have them anymore, but, and then this one is like, I think it's from Easter or something, but anyway. And then I found one that has cute conversation hearts, so that might be something fun to make this year. It's different. So since I want to make some of these, we will show ya. You take Model Magic. This is just earth tone. It's brown. You kind of warm it up, and I'm going to show you. See, just blah, 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 5 minutes later. So you just want it to be like stretchy, and you take a little bit, roll it up, and you're just going to place it in there. Just kind of pull it off the back if you have extra you don't need, and just make sure you try and push it down into that mold. Because like I said, it will shrink, and then you pop that in the freezer for 10 minutes, take it out, pop them onto a tray to dry, and they dry usually about a day or so. So step one, you just use the slick paint from the craft store. So let's do what we were going to do. I'm going to do it inside the box, and then I'm going to show you how I seal it. So you just take it, we already glued it down, so you're going to put a lot of glue on there, otherwise the paper will lift off, and you're going to put it just like that. So we're going to take this one, doesn't matter the direction. Oh my god, this is so flipping cute. And then I'm going to use the Dura Clear High Gloss Sealer, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this first. So we're going to put, you want to start it out so it doesn't hit, and then you're just going to draw the lines. Like so. So since the other ones are already dry, we'll just do these three, and then I'll go back when the other one's done. You just need a little bit, and this is the high gloss, and you just want to kind of go over it, and it'll dry super shiny. And give it that like candy coated texture. And there you have it. So the cute, adorable little like add-on to your wreath. So we're gonna do the rest of it. If you don't want to do a ruffle, that's fine. Now is the time to buy. So I found this pom-pom trim from TJ Maxx for $5, and it's 10 yards, so that's a lot. So you could just put the pom-poms like right here on the end, and that would just be adorable. It doesn't really go with my other ones. You can do ribbon, you can do whatever you want. Let me find. So I made other things, so there'll be tutorials on these as well. I made a cupcake, and I used this tinsel yarn, and then I made this macaroon on this cake slice, so I used this yarn. So you could coordinate it so they would go together. You can do both, you can do whatever. So I'm going to do, let's see how it looks. We do one, and then how it would look with two. Let's do both. All right, so we'll do this one first. I have my detailed brush, my detailed hot glue gun. Try not to burn yourself because this is hot. This is where the end of this thing would be really helpful to kind of push it down. Love it. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, this is great. Just keep all my stuff in a box. So how much more shit can I do? So you could leave it like that. I'm going to do both because I think it's adorable. Do something different. So just like that. And there you have it. So it's a nice little pick for your wreath. So I'm going to set this aside with all of my other things to go in my wreath that I'm going to be making, and that's it. So if you